Whee! Cabbage!
Is she coming? Can you hear them?
Is it working? Oh my god, it's working. Oh, thank god. Y'all, can we take a minute to talk about what in the fuck this opening music is? Hold on, like, let me show you guys something really quick. I'm gonna, like, go out of the game and then go back in it. And then you'll see what it does. Hold on. Okay. We're, like, loading back in. Sorry if you can hear my breathing. I don't know what that's about.
Whee! Cabbage!
Like, it's super cute. Like, oh my god, cute game. But then we, like, wait a second. Like, if we wait, like, a minute, that's when I noticed it changed. Which, I'm going based off of, like, Doki Doki comparison. Which that did not do that on Doki Doki. I kinda wish it did though, that'd be cool. It's still cute so far. That.
Is she coming?
It said, like, is she coming? What is that? I don't like that. Oh, this is... And it's back. That's weird. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and get into it, I guess. I'm kind of scared. Alex, do not say that to me right now. I cannot deal with her. Oh, when there's this on the opening screen, that has always went so well for us, hasn't it? Sorry, I think I hear my dad. I also want to take a bite of my sandwich. You hear the crinkle, the ASMR? Don't say she's gonna get my butt. Alex, your sandwich... Oh, I burped. That's hot. Your sandwich is at the store. But you get the satisfaction of hearing me chew it. You don't hear Chew? Alright, hold on. That's mostly just breathing. Okay. Sorry, if y'all can hear the voice overlapping, it's because I have the chat pulled up on my phone. And so I can make sure the audio is working. I got a day old Dr. Pepper and I'm ready to go. Let's get into it, yeah. Oh, again. Again. Okay, we have another warning. Alright. Gregor. That walker is brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to... Achoo. I'm sorry, everyone, it must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys, I'm sure with a little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? From... I think her name's Karen. No, not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. Little guy? He's got a little friend on his shoulder. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to the dust. Hey! What is his name? And Natalie? Weird. Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. Period. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. And Natalie. I'm pretty sure that's his name. That's a choice. I think I'll go foraging outside with over 450 mosses. Not. Oh, so he's one of these. So he's like, he kind of reminds me of that guy from like Class of '09. What's his name? Jeffrey? Something up with Karen, I can feel it in my nuggets. No, yeah, like I'm already like getting a vibe from her. But also, from past experiences with Doki Doki, the girls with the red hair, it's always something with them. She's also the only one with green eyes I've noticed. And this was made by the same, like, production team that did Doki Doki Literature Club, so I feel like that's, like, important. Yeah, right off the bat, she's up to something. I like that they got men in here, though. Roughing it is fun. And Natalie knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. That does not sound delicious, nor delectable. Most certainly not. I burped just for y'all. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I could figure that out. I don't give a fuck. You can be the canary in the coal mine and Natalie. What a gay little twink name. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... And Natalie! Oh yeah, so... Oh! The cat meowing. Got carried away again. I'll help Natalie look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. Oh yeah, she looks so threatening to a bear. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Natalie and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. The way her arms sit under her boobs is like, you can tell that was on purpose. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Who am I, though? Like, do I have a name? Do I get a name? I want a name. And, like, a personality. Sorry, I'm locking the cat out because he's going to try to eat my fucking sandwich. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah and Natalie, Gregor. The three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. Karen is a weird way to say Monica. I think Natalie put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. To save your game, use the bottom rightmost button located on the text box to pull up the game menu. This menu will allow you to perform a myriad of actions, from saving or loading your game to changing the game's options and even exit back to the title screen. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Do you have any experience making meals? I mean, yeah. I'm gonna save. Period. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food. Bitch? Who the hell are you to tell me anything? I have never given anyone diarrhea once. No, that's not true. I absolutely have. I gave my ex's whole family the Hershey squirts one time. They deserved it though. That was on purpose, actually. Looks like Karen will remember that. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. Lynn, why are you laughing? My girlfriend's laughing at me, guys. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? First few cupboards are empty, and Natalie must have put the supplies somewhere else. I'll check it again. Check the cupboards again. Some mouse turds and cobwebs. Okay. One more time. Yay! I got a dead mouse! Yay! I wanted that. I wanted that so bad. This would be a great gift to give to Karen. Right. Yeah. You added the dead mouse to your inventory. I love when that happens. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully no spider. Belt. Belt, that one. Look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. One more time. Norway spruce wouldn't burn as well as oak logs. These would be useless during a snowstorm. Thanks. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Check the drawers above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. I like that we have realized we don't like Karen in game as well. Let's do it again. You check the drawers above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. Pull it open with all your might.
Wee! Cabbage!
Wee! Indeed! They're so cute. Oh my god. Trumpets, sound off. Oh my god.
Onion!
Never fear. Onion is here. That's right. Me when I show up anywhere. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. No, she did not. Look at her. Pretty sure this counts as kidnapped. You're a potato. Where are the chompets? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama, period. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret chompet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Cooking like a chef. I'm a 5-star Michelin. I'm going to stop because I just made myself cringe. Bro, now the cat wants back in. If he eats my sandwich, I'm gonna be really upset. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra.
Cabbage!
Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat-free. Boring.
Oh, yeah.
Be cringe. Be free. I'm trying. And what? Stop it! Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Oh god. Hey, did you find the supply? No! You actually put them in the bedroom. Why? So is everyone here just like fucking dumb? Cooking, we're cooking butter in the saucepan. Hell yeah. Hours pass. Sorry, I'm chewing, but y'all know how to read. Can someone tell Sylvie to get her blonde ass in here? This is the second mention of spiders. I don't think I like it. I think I'm scared. 160 species of spiders. Why is that highlighted? Guys, methinks that this is not a good game for Tori. I'm scared. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Good to know. Almost all of them are near the couch. Or 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. I also do think it's interesting where it shows the names Everyone's is like a dull color, and then Karen's is just bright, like vibrant red. She's definitely significant. Ooh, Karen and Natalie have to take the bedroom. Yeah, she ain't gonna like that. Sweet dreams, chump, die. Which, based off what I've, like, heard about this game being the way that it is, she might. Bring your back to bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Ooh. Hello, that looks good. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. I didn't do nothing. I pressed a button. Cool. Aw, they're kind of cute though. It's bland as hell. You're bland as hell. And ugly. Tastes like every other vegetable stew. So generic. You're generic. What is that wooden necklace you got on, dude? Looks like you made it at Girl Scout camp. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. Really? If this is the best day you've ever had, you have a really boring life. Day 0. Oh, I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. Yeah, you look warm. I kind of want to get a piece of that. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Will you two quiet down trying to sleep over here? Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. Wait, did they say why they are here in the first place and why they can't leave? Did I, like, completely miss that? Or have they not said anything? Still talking about spiders. I don't have a good feeling about that. This music feels a little too familiar. Wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Hey, yo. He into boys? Of course he has a herbalism, or whatever you want to say. Herbalism book about plants. That, yeah. Yeah, that's something normal people have. You know I'm not into meat. Why is it like so bold? She's a lesbian. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but they're putting like dots. With the past couple sentences, they've been putting like a bunch of spaces in between their words. And I don't know if it's because they're like insinuating something else or if they're like hinting at something else. I don't know. Chewing again. Cannibalism, maybe? That's kind of the vibe I got. I don't know. All I do know about this game is cooking Doki Doki, basically. But, like, I've heard it's, like, visually creepier. Not as much shock value. But I've seen, like, a picture or two and it was like, yo. But it's about cooking and horror, so cannibalism, that's kind of, like, a given, so most likely. I have a drawer of chompettes. One choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. Oh, so the replayability on this is about to go nuts. Oh, none of these are good options except for the chompettes, but I want something to happen. So let's check the bathroom. In horror, like, content, bathroom is always a good idea. Oh, it's actually super cute. Yep, it's a bathroom. No shit. Well, shit, actually, it's a bathroom. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that we found that. It's pretty small but really hairy. Oh. How's it too gross to squish? Oh? Good day. We've received a fair number of complaints from Ruslana Ulrich over your harassment of her nephew, Marco. Ruslana alleges that you have been frightening him and are causing a public disturbance when traveling into town. Her list of complaints is as follows: erratic shuffling, sneering at Marco, in an attempt to intimidate or frighten, babbling incoherently. We understand that this is by no means illegal, but humbly request you stop immediately. Failure to do so will result in an in-person meeting to discuss. Thank you for your time. Okay. You take the complaint letter with you. You shut the cabinet. What else do you want to check out? Oh, mirrors are always so good. What? Does it look like black mold? Must be residue from some old liquids. The others should be coming back any minute now. You leave the bathroom to go. No, I wanted to look in the mirror though. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of it? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughed so hard that your ears ring. Girl, that's annoying. Oh, yeah. Tears are rolling down my... That was not even funny. Like, even a little. She's laughing so hard she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating. Oh! Absolutely not. Alright. One less mouth to feed. What? Huh? Okay. Alright. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of species here. We also found some more wild sorrel. What is sorrel? What is that? Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone's looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide your specialty. Cabbage rolls. Yeah, that's not my specialty. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after. It won't come off. Dividing the rice mixtures evenly between the cabbage leaves, and you roll them and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. I'm gonna be real, those kind of look like rolled up diapers. I ain't even gonna lie. You cooked cabbage rolls. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. And Natalie looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. I like Gregor. Karen can go to hell. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. Oh, she actually liked it. The sauce is pretty red. Yeah. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. It's definitely growing on me. This really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Rude! Yeah. Dishes can wait. Okay. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You asleep instantly. Typo! Tomorrow will be another great day. Sharing your stream to the IG for marketing. Oh, Lord. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, no, this music is way too familiar. Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are coming. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. You get no bitches, dude. We should have a Girl Racha stream. That would be awesome. I don't know how... The only way that we could really make that work, though, is like... Because I stream directly from Xbox to Twitch. I would have to pay for Ultimate. No, we wouldn't be able to do it that way because Lynn sold her Xbox. We all would have to have Ultimate too, but Lynn sold her Xbox, so we couldn't do that. I mean, we could do it if everyone got together at my house. The only thing is, like, hearing everybody, because whenever I stream with Lynn here and she's, like, in the background, you can barely hear her. Most of the time you can only hear me, so I don't know how we'd make that work unless I get a really good quality mic. Which I could get one. I don't know. We could figure it out. We need a camera and a better microphone. Yeah, which they do have some good ones on Amazon. We could figure it out. The only thing is if we got a mic, because I can only do it through Xbox. That's the only way that I can stream, because I don't have a computer or PC. The only thing is the USB ports. I think I have one on the front of my Xbox. So it would either have to be mic only or like camera only, unless we can get one that like Bluetooths and then have the other one be USB. I can look into that. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare to fail. And Natalie, let's not go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods and it has been better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our routine on some paper. Let me help, little guy. And Natalie and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Ooh. Well, I don't like that bitch Karen, so we're gonna go with Mariah. Mariah is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. And then we screw. Oh, it has like animations. That's cute. There's some great books here. Which one's your favorite? The scary one. I already read the entire thing. It wasn't scary at all. Very surface level horror. A cheap imitation of real horror. I love foreshadowing. Ending with a woman screaming. Does that even count as an ending? I feel like that's how this game is gonna end. You tell her it's a prequel to another book. Okay. You're kidding, right? I've lost all faith in authors. You know Frankenstein, right? Not the 1931 film. The book by Mary Shelley. It started with a boat around the North Pole. It definitely had more to say than the film. Or this book. Mariah's judging your choices harshly. Okay, well, why are you so judgmental? You're pretty sure she'll remember that. Okay. I don't care, though. Gregor and Natalie come back from their meeting. Gregor's blushing slightly. Ayo. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. Okay. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. I don't think I want to find out. Oh my god, okay. Gregor, X, and Natalie, Yahweh are... No, because it's literally what I was thinking, but I wasn't going to say that. You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Okay, that's so weird. It seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Bedroom. Poor Natalie. Karen's snoring is so loud she often wakes you up. And Natalie must be running on fumes. Would he have the courage to wake her up, though? Probably not. You wait around for the others to return. Mariah's back early today. Yo, I did not mean to do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and save, I guess, while I'm here. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside, and Natalie found some berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food even with rationing to last if we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Well, that's not really my fault, y'all. Y'all are the ones who are, like, getting the ingredients. I'm just doing the cooking. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Be grateful I'm cooking for you at all. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing? Ooh. She wants me. Mariah will remember that. Okay. The relationship is stronger. Yay! Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? You nod. Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar, though. Do you have any? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. Big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area. You could even see snow on the tip of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Hold on, I'm trying to plug my phone in. Mariah! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it. Is it hunger? Yay! She's not stupid. That was my guess. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. That looks gas right now. You cooked raspberry jam? I didn't really cook anything. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something has been clinging to your back for days. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your back in cool water. It doesn't work. It cuts deeper into your back, causing the river to run red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. You push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature shredding your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. Okay. You splash frantically. Plunging your head beneath the water, you let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the waters. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. You don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. That's good. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh! What was that? That genuinely made me jump. Wake up. Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. I tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Yeah, no shit. Uh-oh. Karen's snoring is making the walls shake. You don't sleep a wink, opening your eyes when you hear Natalie slamming the door. He sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like Sailor's Take Warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow? You're no optimist, Karen. Yeah? That's all Gregor has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? Hold on. I gotta check my notification. Wait a second. Oh my god. Sorry, my package shipped. Yay. Oh, we'll get together just yapping. Sorry, go back to gaming. Girl. Yes, we should do that. I give it a 27% chance. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels. And Natalie, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural science. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to where... So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feels like hours. You look over at a Natalie. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. Oh, does he like her? I think he likes her. Gregor looks distraught. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps her lecture, ending with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Natalie turns to you. There's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation's a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Hello! Oh my god! Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Haha, are your plans going awry? Why does he laugh all like deep? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No. Her business is now toast. That one's a little stale. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry milkshake. Right. You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope, wasted an entire day on it. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. Of course. Not lying here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing joke, Bread. You're gonna do great this year. Anyways, don't even think about eating this if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes! Move out! I think I like them. The Chompettes somehow manage to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen stops as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? As if I personally made it moldy. Cabbage is sus. I was kind of thinking that. Cabbage got some vibes. You grip the knife tightly in your hand. That's always good. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. And Natalie, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist, sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping the bread apart like a pack of wolves. Gregor eats the biggest chunks of mold. Yay. That's gross. Disgusting. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than what we had in Ukraine. She's Ukrainian. Okay. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, we shouldn't leave the cabin. Should clear up if we give it some time. And Natalie, what makes you think that? One of the books had weather reports. You're illiterate, so that's a lie. I don't think so. Karen, I've seen him reading. Who reads upside down? What do you think? I think he can read. You must be going blind then. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make up something like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Natalie. Karen has stormed out. Good. I don't like her. Thanks for backing me up. Yay. Good to have someone so positive around. And Natalie looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Hey, Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. And Natalie looks at you with admiration. See you tomorrow. I want to know who his little friend is on his shoulder. Can we eat him? We're running out of food here. And Natalie looks like he's blushing as he walks away. He wants me to. Him and Mariah, they both want me. Wait, with who though? Because it just came up for a Natalie a few minutes ago, or like a couple seconds ago, and now it's coming up again. Who's my relationship stronger with? You go to bed very hungry. Polly cabin. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Incredible. Impressive. Yawn. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Natalie. Fuck you. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. And Natalie leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. I think the first one was Gregor for backing him up. Oh, probably. Everyone moves to a separate room. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and a Natalie in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Oh my god, y'all, I just realized I never posted the link on Snapchat. I did not post it on Instagram either. Oh my god, I pooped. Okay. I kind of like the little rain sound. Who do you want to speak to? Let's do Gregor. I like him. Hey, there's plenty of blankets around, but I never need one. I generate enough heat for the entire cabin. Alright. Most of these blankets are pretty thick and heavy. One's mostly used for winter. Why are these out during the summer? You shrug. To be honest, I'm feeling a little guilty about eating that food early on. This should be over soon enough, right? You nod in agreement. Great. Thanks again for everything. Okay, yeah, Alex, you were right. It was for him the first time. You leave Gregor to go mill around the cabin for a while. Why am I so nosy? Like, why do I have to look at everything? Everyone looks pretty down this evening. You won't stop. You're We're all doing great. Just a little longer. I'm so hungry. Me too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Why is she the only one who didn't say anything? I don't trust her. Your stomach is growling more. Oh, the music stopped. That's good. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray. We may be on the right path with the cannibalism thing. But he keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls across his face. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the cannibalism. Bingo! As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh my god. That's so nice. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear Mariah getting up. She looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. And Natalie has bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. Oh! The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I pooped a little. I did too! It scared me. I got a good look out the window. And all I saw was rain. Good job, Gregor. Way to be the smart one. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. Kept pacing around the bedroom. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. I'm actually going to see if I can get the chat to show up on the screen. I would like for that to be a thing. I must leave, so sleepy. Okay. I don't know how to get it to where the chat is like on the screen. I don't know how to do that. That's okay though. Ryan and Natalie go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's fake optimism is worrying, and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Mariah. Oh! It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregory isn't freezing to death at night. Or Gregor. How does he do it? You explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content contributes to their temperature. Which is true, by the way. Wish I was as big as Gregor. Girl, no you don't. But to be honest, I'm happy with brains over brawn. You know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Cut trees and sleep under the stars. How boring is that? Let him live. Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. You thank Mariah and get the others. Call everyone together. They all look nervous. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly, all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Natalie chews it cautiously, slowly swallowing as he looks at the others. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. He inhaled it. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much. You've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Alright, since it seems like, people have left, I'm gonna save right here. I think it's too late at this point for anyone else to join. But I don't know if anyone else is going to. I posted it like 10 minutes ago. Probably nobody's gonna hop on. I think, honestly, I'm gonna delete it off my Snapchat story because I doubt anybody's gonna even see that since I didn't have like an actual link. The Instagram people are not gonna get up in here. So I'm gonna just delete my stories. I think it's just too late for anybody to hop in here. So I guess I'm gonna get off. I know nothing has happened. Other than like some weird dreams. I know nothing like crazy has happened yet. but I can continue tomorrow.
Is she coming?
And the audio has gone weird again.
Can you hear them?
I heard, can you hear them? What's crazy is I have headphones on, so this is like scary. Wow. Yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. And I may continue this tomorrow. I know this is not a very long game, so maybe we can finish it tomorrow. Maybe not. And hopefully, we will get some good things. Maybe we'll get some scary things. So far, nothing scary. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. Bye-bye.